just made us privy to that information.
All right, Mike Rogers at the desk now with some new information for us. Mike?
Yes, I just got off the phone with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. They do confirm what Desmond heard was stolen. They're calling this a straight
Stolen
which means
vehicle.
it was no more than somebody just stole it. It wasn't a carjacking. It wasn't by force. It wasn't anything like that.
Stolen.
Stolen Anaheim today. So this is a fairly, fresh stolen car here. Allegedly stolen out of the city of Anaheim. The Orange County Sheriff's Department at some point picked it up. It's unclear where they picked it up because Anaheim is not their jurisdiction. So they must have picked it up somewhere outside of the city of Anaheim where they have jurisdiction, began chasing it, and that's where this all kind of started. Now, it does look like, I'm trying to backtrack the Angel helicopter, and it looks like we're kind of almost in the same area where this may have started. So kind of coming back into this area, it looks like at least where he may be familiar with it.
Yo,
And I could
what's
hear,
up?
While I was on the phone with the sheriff's department, I could hear
close
the
to
radios in the back say
Disneyland?
get ready for a foot bail.
What's up, subby?
Likely because
Yo,
of these
Cold
very,
Light,
very
what's
slow
up?
speeds that Des was talking about. That's
Mr.
always
Peggy
indicative
Hill,
of
welcome.
maybe somebody trying to figure out
Yo,
what
Lump,
their next
what's up?
move is. Obviously, Orange County Sheriff right behind them on this move.
That's what it feels like, Mike. He's going so slow.
Yeah.
The hazards are on. We didn't see that just a few moments ago. And now he's on narrow streets, cars parked on both sides. I mean, could be dangerous, but at these speeds, at 7 miles an hour, I mean, not going fast at all.
Yeah, you just wonder.
Oh, I know, Wacko. I know. I was at TwitchCon. I was in a plane. I was on a plane when it happened.
And again, headed towards Garden Grove right now, but I don't believe they
Purgatory,
had
I
their
agree.
hazards on at that time,
Yeah.
and they were driving significantly faster than this. So whatever happened or transpired between that time,
Maria,
when they picked it
welcome.
up, and
Yo,
just a few
oh
minutes
no,
ago,
what's
it seems
up?
like they slowed down
Big C's, what's
significantly,
up?
and there has to be a
DJ.
reason for
And it
that.
looks like the hazards are off.
Chaz,
once
Hazel
again,
Bunny, you're welcome.
But the headlights are still on. Still going
G20,
very slow in this
Tusk,
neighborhood.
Danger Tater, of course.
He is, and I think, Des, did you get a second to look in the passenger's window? Is there somebody in the passenger seat?
I didn't get a very
Oh,
good
I don't
look
have
at
any of my
that.
stuff on.
We'll see if we're able to maybe get in front of the vehicle at some point here and see
If
we
you're
can
on
peek
YouTube, hit the
through,
like
or,
button. It's
let's
easy,
see,
it's
we're
free.
playing
You
with
might
the-
as well.
They got the sunroof open here. It looks
He's got his hazards
There's
on. Yeah,
somebody
he's
in the
being
passenger
polite.
seat.
there. Yeah, there you go. So we do have at least two in the vehicle. They've got the sunroof open as well, so they can definitely hear the chopper blades overhead on this one. And now speed's kind of picking back up. So, we thought maybe there was an issue with the car, but I don't know. Maybe they were just buying time for something. And I'm just kind of circling around this neighborhood, and we'll see.
It was brutal.
if the
Yeah,
police are just
honestly,
kind of, fine
when
playing
people
this
die in the
circular
chase,
game,
I'm
just
not
parading
I'm not
around, or
upset
if
if
they
I
wanna
missed
think
that.
about spike strips. Too narrow
'Cause
streets
I don't
right now
know.
to do a pit maneuver. There's
That
really
is
no
not
need
something
to
I
do that
necessarily
at the
want to
moment. I
have
would
on
say
my
certainly
channel.
With this being such narrow streets, and no reason to cause any unnecessary property damage. But maybe if we get back out onto a more major street, you saw that they were kind of blocking off traffic right there on Lenmar and Orangewood. Getting back out onto a little wider street, and yeah, I mean, quite a few units on this one. And now,
Well, there's a
you can
lot
see
of
how they're-
cars
they're
here.
holding traffic back as well, just stopping, making sure that no one else is getting in the way. But
It's going a
he
little
goes right through
faster.
that red light, and well, here we go.
Starts
Now
to pick up
speed's kind of
speed,
picking
yeah.
back up.
Oh,
again,
shit,
and
he's driving fast
Authorities
now.
are right on his tail.
It makes you wonder why they do this, Do they suddenly get spooked by the officer behind them because now they're getting much closer than they were before? Or, did something else maybe inside the car tell them, you know what, I better start.
This is on ABC as
driving
well. We got to
faster
back
because
up.
of some reason. But again, this is a stolen car, straight stolen, so not by force.
Jimmy Opa,
The
welcome.
city of Anaheim. And this is the
Oh,
Orange County
shit, I
Sheriff's
forgot,
Department in pursuit of this
we gotta do
car.
the-
Again, this pursuit originating in Anaheim. We picked it up at the intersection of Catella and Magnolia.
Prediction.
And they are headed towards Garden Grove as we speak.
Yeah, something's changed over the last few minutes or so. Now he's on Pose Street, and it looks like Hop Road there, according to our map tracker. Pose in Yorkshire
Okay.
Avenue, in fact. It's gonna be changing
Will this
quickly as
chase
it
last
keeps
for
moving
15
along,
minutes?
but
That means
a
will
lot
it
of
go
these
on for
streets,
another
Susie, it's kinda
11
just a
minutes?
loop
The
around.
the
It's a-
timer
looks
is
like
based
it's a
on my
small neighborhood in
uptime.
this part of
I've been
town.
live for 4 minutes.
Hitting a dead end.
Will this last for another 11
Going,
minutes?
but maybe
Well,
this is
use
their
your channel
MO right now.
points.
What they want to be doing is
See
just
what you can
driving
do. Crispy
slowly
Jenny, what's
and
up?
letting that time go
Bones,
by
welcome.
And maybe find a
Using
place
turn
to
signals? I
sit
don't know.
there.
I think it might
That's what
just
we
be.
often see when they're
Yeah, it
slowing
looks like
down
he
like
is.
this and staying in the same neighborhood
Looks like he
because they
is.
are familiar with the area. Juan.
Yeah, and are they making a plan, right? We know there's two people inside the car, Mike.
You always wonder what the conversation is, and
And yeah, it's very possible he hits a dead end,
I just,
right?
you're running from the cops. You're at 50 miles an hour in a
Stole a
stolen
car.
car.
Yeah.
But God bless it. Let's get that left turn signal before we hit
Yeah.
the intersection here. It's just, you wonder what the conversation is inside of that car between those two people, and is the
Oh, the
passenger
5 cops, good
asking
call.
to get
Yeah,
out?
5
And certainly
cops.
speeds got slow enough where if he really wanted to try to jump out of the car, he probably
Do we don't
could
have
So,
a night sun on
he
this,
generally Generally, they're always after the driver, the passenger. Aside from if they have any wants or warrants, they'll usually
OG,
get kicked at the
welcome.
end of
Dogs,
this,
what's up?
because they are usually just the passenger in all of this, as long as they didn't have anything to do with the alleged theft of the car here. So we'll see how that all goes down. But yeah, I mean, you just wonder what those two are talking about, and just circling in the neighborhood here and see Angel is overhead, and it looks like they're coming. Duke is coming in too, which is the Orange County Sheriff's helicopter. So they'll have a second set of law enforcement eyes in the sky over this too, and we'll see if the sheriff's department wants to try to do spike strips, or we're too slow and too narrow of a street, as Desmond was mentioning, likely for a pit.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Is this a dead end, Des? Yeah, it's a cul-de-sac.
Oh, come on,
All you
dude.
need is
do a
one
cul-de-sac.
Somebody
right
called
here.
it. One of you called it.
Cul-de-sacs can be very tricky.
Well, this is.
Go ahead, Des.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll see. I mean, we've seen these kind of end badly before in cul-de-sacs, depending on what these suspects want to do. And let's see here if the authorities are just going to
They got him.
in right here and force him into this driveway. Did he mean to come down here, or was it just here with no rhyme or reason? Finally stopping the car. I mean,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
not
already
playing on
time
this one.
to stop the vehicle.
Okay.
I have the feeling that they
That's
had no
it.
idea where they were going.
Yeah.
In fact, they turned back.
Yeah, they
by the
clearly
time
had
fixed
no
it,
idea where
was,
they were going, dude.
There was a deputy out there with spike strips earlier on that main drive when I think we were out near Orangewood, right after they crossed that red light.
Yo,
And I
DJ
was
Kevin
wondering if
Kong,
he must turn
welcome.
into this neighborhood.
And yeah, it was
avoid
cold
that,
light.
ended up kind of,
Said he was going to dead end.
haphazardly,
Totally.
throwing themselves into the situation.
Okay.
Sometimes, up with like LAPD or LA County Sheriff's deputies, sometimes we'll see them kind of give them a wide berth in those cul-de-sacs to even kind of give them some room to not do anything too rash. But the authorities, they really, here in Orange County, they really boxed him in, kind of forced him into this driveway. So it definitely harrowing for whoever lives here on this cul-de-sac at Fillmore
Whoever
Drive and
lives here,
Arthur Drive
sorry.
on the border of Anaheim and Gardner
No,
Grove.
cold light, it's fine.
See
You knew.
if the suspects want
I
to give up
would have
easily
ended up
or-
speculating the
or
same
what
damn
their
thing.
plan is here, or maybe
Whenever
they
they're
get
doing this kind of
involved
thing,
or-
it's like,
or
they're
anything.
going to hit it at
And
end. I've
Desmond,
seen
it
this.
looks like, I mean, they took this
probably
car to the very
2
last
dozen
inch
times
of
at
road that they
least.
could, even nudging the front of the car kind of under the awning there. They've got the sunroof, it looks like it's open, or at least it's clear. You can see through it a little
Yeah.
bit. You got the guy looking back at the window. It's just, obviously they're being given commands to get out of the car right now, and are clearly not doing that as they continue to sit in the car. There's absolutely nowhere they can go. Even if they try to get out and run, there's a ton of cops right there
All right,
behind them.
Kevin,
So,
if that
I mean,
happens,
it's
make
just
sure you
this
come into
waiting
my
game.
chat.
Do
We'll
see
help you.
K9 anywhere? I didn't see them in the chase initially.
Yeah,
I don't
now
know
let's see
you
if he
them back
gives
there at
up
all.
easy or not.
Yeah, we'll just kind of pop out here and take a look if we see that, on the tops of any of these
Yeah.
cruisers. And I don't at the moment, but you can see just how many, deputies are tied up in all of this.
Charles, will you
Looks like
change your
we got two
name?
Oh, there you go. You got a
helicopters
dog
overhead
right
as
there,
well.
Des.
Oh, we got the dog. Okay.
All right, yep. So, I mean, wasting no time, and we'll see if that is enough to get these suspects going. It's just such an
Yeah, the
interesting
dog is
juxtaposition
usually
when
just
we're
like
talking
a
about,
fear
certain
thing.
agencies in
Like,
LA
hey, you
County
better get out.
versus
We got a
almost any
dog.
agency in Orange County. I mean, I know that there's times where they have to call.
But, I
the
mean, the
canine,
dog's
it can
not
take
gonna
them a
get
long
you if
time
you
to get
stay
on
in the
scene.
car.
The canine is there already. If this pursuit just, the vehicle only stopped a minute or two ago, and they've already got the dog out here and amped up and ready for anything. So you have a short leash, so to speak, pun kind of intended when it comes to the Orange County agencies here. And it is highly advisable for these guys to just come out in handcuffs, or so lest you want to go to the hospital with a dog bite.
And it looked like, Des, just a second ago, it looked like that both of them maybe tossed something out that passenger side
Did
window. I
they?
can't tell if they're smoking in there or exactly what they're doing, but it definitely looks like they're having kind of their last-minute conversations here. And to your point about the dog, yeah, I mean, they can definitely hear that dog barking out there. That is one of the tactics that the Sheriff's Department will use to let them know that the dog is there and they mean business to get these guys into custody. And you can see that dog really moving around, ready to go as soon as this handler lets him do that. So obviously not something that they want to do. I can't tell. See, throwing more stuff out the window. You see that, Des?
Yeah.
And now we got
Yeah,
hands.
it kind of looked like maybe a cigarette or something, and I think now maybe he just kind of resigned to his fate here, the passenger anyway. Now he's going to open up the door handle, and hopefully just going to be a peaceful surrender here. So a little delay, maybe just wanted to enjoy that last cigarette or whatever.
Yo, Thomas
that
Jones,
was
welcome.
there,
Yeah, it's over.
before they go away tonight, but now we're starting to see a door open and hopefully complying.
And really nowhere to go. The passenger
Nah,
door
Charles,
open.
it's fine. If you
The
leave it like
driver's
that, it's
door is
fine.
still closed, so it
Trying
seems
to change
like,
your pick the other day.
passenger is at least the first one to comply. We've got him out of the car now. As he begins to back up, they'll want him to put his hands up. They may ask him to turn around, walk back towards them. eventually likely get on the knees.
If
as
you're
we end
watching but you're
the
not
10 o'clock hour
following,
here with this pursuit down in Anaheim, getting
follow
ready to
the
start here.
channel.
CBS LA at 11 as the suspect is about to be taken into custody.
Am I gonna have to switch? No.
And right now at 11, breaking news.
A pursuit comes
He's
to
out.
an end in Anaheim.
And Desmond Shaw live in SkyCal. Des.
Yeah, Pat, and Rudabay was a mostly slow-speed pursuit that or at least we first heard about it near Disneyland. The stolen vehicle pursuit. Here you see the passenger that was involved in this finally coming out to surrender. They would kind of hold up here for a couple of minutes, but you know they got the canine out here already, and a lot of deputies, these suspects surrounded.
That was a woman,
here.
Charles?
And so now we have the passenger who has just peacefully surrendered, and now we'll see if the driver is about to do so. There were no crashes. It looked like the suspect may have kind of accidentally got themselves into this one-way.
Yeah, they totally
neighborhood,
just made a
trying to avoid
mistake.
some potential
Like,
spike
man.
strips that had been set up in their path, but ended up coming into this dead end.
Just stay on the bigger roads if you don't know where you are. That's my advice.
Into this driveway, kind of crazy for people that
Luis,
live
what's
here,
up?
just probably trying to turn in for the evening, but we'll see if the driver in all this decides to surrender peacefully as well. And we're hearing there may be a dog inside the vehicle too, Pat.
Oh, they've got another dog? Is there gonna be a dog fight?
Yeah,
there
well,
he is.
There's the dog.
Aw,
Looks
There's
like the
a
dog wants to
puppy.
get out
little
too.
pit bull maybe.
yeah, and what they
Yeah.
do, obviously, if they would probably, they would take the dog under their care, right, Desmond? Isn't that what usually happens? If
police
they have a
dog.
dog, and where the guys, or whoever's in that vehicle are probably going to, you know, get booked or something, they would take the dog.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they would, you know, be talking to animal control or something, and depending on what happens with these guys, if they don't have a super extensive record or whatever, once they get processed, maybe they'll have a chance to get the dog back, or maybe they'll go up for adoption or something. And it looks like the dog's actually on his lap right now. The poor animal, probably really confused at all of this. Probably hearing the other dog barking out there. And it's all the kind of flashing lights and commotion and the loudspeaker of the officers telling him to come out. So, of course, we'll have to see what happens with this dog. But, the first step is just to come out and surrender, and then
What is he
deal with the
doing?
dog afterwards.
What is happening here?
Yeah, hard to make out what's happening. It looks like the dog is now getting in the passenger side again. It's kind of been going back and forth.
What's this guy
and you
doing?
see the driver's at least one hand.
He's got a
out the
hand
sunroof
out
there.
the sunroof.
Yeah, and now I think
He's-
he's going to be complying as well. Looks like he might be getting
Is-
ready to come out the
is he
passenger
complying?
side. Yeah, he crawled over to the passenger side. Might have trouble opening the driver's door because he drove right up to that other vehicle that was on the property. So looks like now he's going to be coming out the same way.
MKRQ, welcome.
And, hopefully the dog just inside just kind of stays calm and doesn't freak out. And,
Good question,
we
DJ.
know
Is
this
that
all
their dog or was the dog
peacefully
in the
and
car when
quickly
they stole it?
get that dog somewhere as well.
They were very
What?
concerned
How
about
did
the
they
dog.
steal this
I
car?
mean, possibly they can call a family member or somebody could actually come and collect the dog.
Well,
they know that, they know them.
Right, and sometimes in these chases, the passenger, unless the passenger has wants or warrants or is suspected in the theft,
Is he
a lot
gonna
of the times
crawl
the
out the
passengers don't
door?
end up going to jail. So if that is the case and the passenger in this car doesn't end up going to jail, they may be able to take the dog as well. It just kind of depends on what that passenger's got going on and how involved they were in the alleged car theft. But not far from
What
where
is
the
going
alleged
on?
theft happened. We are in the kind of Garden Grove area. The theft, according to Orange County Sheriff, happened in Anaheim. The car was stolen today out of the city of Anaheim. He's choosing not to
crawling
open
out the
door
window.
and instead climb out the window. I don't know if he's trying to make it so that the dog
dog
doesn't
can't get out,
yeah,
maybe?
doesn't get out the door as well. So, but he's finally surrendering as well after kind of an extended time here of kind of sitting in that car. after
Okay, maybe
pulling
they're
into
worried
this dead end
if
of
the
this
dog
cul-de-sac.
will get out then.
We saw that police canine looking
Stolen from
like it
grandma,
was
probably,
ready
or
to
from a
go
girlfriend.
just
Charles, I
outside
think
the
that's
car there, so
probably
also causing the
more
dog
likely than
Yeah, and it definitely creates
any
concern
other
for law
scenario.
enforcement. They don't want to send their dog
stolen
into
from somebody
another dog and
in their
potentially have
life, you
that
know.
conflict between
They
two
borrowed the
dogs
car
here.
without,
So,
He's
the
out
best,
now.
yeah, the
without
best thing
permission.
this guy can do for his dog and for the situation is what he's doing right now.
Moving
The
very
doggy
slowly.
can attack the police. Ah, good point.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to kind of get out.
He wants to
and
keep the dog in the car.
Dog in the,
From
in
getting
the
out
car.
himself, because the
Yeah.
dog certainly wants to go.
Yeah, he's got his paws on the door.
And the dog follows the commands
Yeah.
with the hands out.
So it'll be interesting to see how they handle this guys because they haven't approached themselves yet. I mean, an officer.
Yeah, they'll still have to come clear the car and make sure that nobody else is in it, check the trunk and all those kind of usual things. So hopefully they'll be able to do that without the dog getting out. Ideally, hopefully somebody would have rolled up a window so the dog can't.
Why
jump
didn't he
out,
take his
but
leg out the damn
we'll just,
car?
see how that goes.
What
If
is
guy's
this?
Like, hey, let me just stay here long enough. So that
Yeah,
the dog
keep
doesn't
your
jump.
left leg in the
Excuse me.
car.
Obviously, law enforcement is concerned about what this person
What
has.
is
if he's got
going
weapons
on?
on him or anything like that. So it's a tough situation, and it's unfortunate that this dog is kind of caught up in this.
Okay,
whole
now
ordeal with this alleged
slowly
stolen car
remove
and
your
this
left
chase
leg
that's
from the
going on.
car.
Well, you could tell he's definitely trying to keep the dog
Yeah,
inside.
one last
He's kissing the
sweep of that.
dog. Aw.
Well,
Yeah, looks like he licked him on the cheek maybe, and well, he's got his hands up and he's surrendering here, but just, like I said, maybe trying to move as slowly as possible so as not to excite his four-legged friend
Gino,
into
welcome.
jumping out and
Dude
making
is
this
drunk.
a
It kind
more
of seems like it.
chaotic situation. I mean,
Like
Guys,
the
you
other
know,
person seemed like they were
hopefully
fine, but
it's-
this guy doesn't
Go
seem
ahead.
like he's
yeah, I
quite
was
right
gonna
right
say,
now.
you rarely see a stolen vehicle with two guys and a dog. I mean, that's kind of unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's weird that they would, if they're stealing a car, allegedly stealing a car, that they bring their dog with them and then jump in the car. And you know, we still don't know the circumstances. I tried to get that out of the sheriff's department, but they just could tell me that it was stolen out of Anaheim. You know, there are certainly situations where it's
Yeah, Jimmy, I
person
got
who
it.
allegedly stole the car from is known
Like
to
know
them.
them.
Yeah, and it could be one of those situations. It's just it's kind of hard to tell
Tuesday?
at this point.
Well, we saw both passengers, or the passenger and the driver, rather, now both coming out the passenger side.
Did you get some?
The passenger went out the door, the driver went out the passenger side window. The dog's still in the car, but it looks like this has ended peacefully. He's obeying commands now. As this entire thing came to an end in a cul-de-sac, it almost looked like they didn't know where they were driving. They kind of came upon a dead end there.
yeah, totally. They were trying to avoid. I think my pilot Dylan saw that they had set up spike strips up ahead on the last major street that they were on. I believe it was Orangewood, and so it just kind of turned off into this neighborhood.
They were
to
screwed no
avoid
matter
them and
what.
ended up finding their way, into a cul-de-sac.
1:30 a.m. Taco Bell for the
The
first time in like a
authorities were
decade.
Not going to let him get out of that.
What
They
did you
pinned him
get?
into this driveway and got him surrounded very, very quickly, right up there on the bumper. So there's really no escape for the suspect as we see him beginning to comply. But yeah, we're very concerned. I just really wish he
Yeah,
wouldn't
Gina,
roll the
it's so
window
dumb.
up
Why
even
do
a
they just
little
come
bit
and
for
go
that
all the
dog. I mean,
time?
he's still got, the sunroof, but for air. But
Like we got the
he did
nacho
not
fries are there for
enjoy that.
4
The
weeks
dog
and then
is
they're gone for
very
3 weeks and
confused
then they're
about
back.
what
It's
is
like, what are
going
we
on here.
doing?
He's really looking like he wants to jump out, and if he does, hopefully he doesn't just go running away. But so we'll see how. Hopefully, the authorities can handle this pretty gingerly. Yeah, it's like on the verge.
The
of-
dog's gonna
okay,
jump
well,
out.
Getting back down now, but I mean, hopefully, I don't know. He's trying to.
No
shout
chat
some
on the stream. Oh,
commands to
good
the
call.
dog or
Right,
something,
right,
just,
right. Good point.
Kind of stay there, but
What
we'll see what happens here.
happened?
They definitely seem bonded. You could see before.
Oh,
he
no,
even
it
got out of
is
the
on the
car,
screen.
dog
It's
was
just
on
up
his
in the
lap.
corner.
They were giving each other kisses. They it definitely seems like this is his dog.
Sorry, I did that dark side of Twitch thing. I have it
Yeah,
up in the
that makes
corner.
it
No
even more-
question. Now,
more precarious. But
Is the dog aggressive? I guess
the dog I had
we don't
never
know.
obeyed me
Yeah.
like that. That's for sure. I'm just saying, he's obviously telling him stay,
Yeah.
and he's done that for quite some time. So, now look, there
here
he
he
goes.
goes.
Oh, he's out.
okay, well,
He seems
well, they've
friendly.
got less than lethal ready, but I mean, he doesn't
He
look
seems
like
pretty.
a. Yeah, he
Seems okay.
Pretty mellow here. I mean,
He's not
Does he
mad.
have
He's just
collar?
sniffing
confused.
around.
Like
and maybe some other. Oh, now they're gonna open the. They're just gonna try to corral him into this. Well, yeah, he's just really confused now, and just not sure what to do. Just so confusing for the
There we
dog. Okay,
go.
well they got him corralled in here in another neighboring property. I mean, I guess that's.
He
good for
belongs
now,
to this
but,
house now.
Yeah, because you
kind
don't
of
want him.
They
to
can
run.
kind of
adopt
an
him.
awkward
Yeah.
ending here all the way around.
Yeah, and you can tell, like I said, he's bonded with his owner. So even though he seems really docile and sweet and friendly, you don't know how the dog can react when the owner is maybe restrained and
Right.
the dog is confused. And it's a big dog.
It's a
Well,
big
you have to
dog.
think They've got training.
Yeah,
Somebody
free
downstairs
dog.
Training with. Well, they even have their own canine.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, the canine handler put his canine away and is maybe trying to handle this dog. But
Yeah.
the good thing, I mean, getting him in that yard is probably the best case scenario until they can clear the car, get everything code forward, and then figure out how they're going to handle the dog. Ooh, lots of stuff back there.
It's crazy to
Stuff
put them in
the
someone's
trunk
yard.
there,
Yeah, it kind of
but,
is.
yeah, it looks like
I don't know.
this is a code 4 all clear as far as that
That
goes.
dog
Two
got
people
arrested.
in custody, and like Mike was saying, maybe the other person in the car could come and retrieve this poor confused dog. who's
Deport the
out of
dog.
the car, just, has no idea what's going on.
The dog got put in the alligator or
thank you.
whatever the hell they called it.
Well, also tonight,
Well,
a small
hold on.
plane lands right on the sand in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, apparently there was a
CBS LA's Hunter
plane
Sowards is live at the
that
scene.
landed
Aaron,
on the
Hunter,
beach
what are you seeing out there?
tonight. Which is pretty
Yeah, quite the
insane.
image here, guys. Just feet away from the water.
Just don't know what animal they're dealing with, and so that's a wild card here in this entire ordeal. But they have 2 people in custody. The dog's owner has been placed in custody, and now the dog is safely behind that fenced-in dumpster area. where
Yeah,
they'll
first
figure
a
out what their
helicopter,
next
now a
move is. But they've
plane.
Now opened the
Seriously, there's a
trunk,
plane
and it does look
on
like they have given the code
the
4.
beach.
Can you push in that trunk?
Look at
Rob? I
this
just wanna
plane.
Get a look and see if there's anything suspicious in there.
Just
just a lot
somebody
of personal belongings. it
decided
looks
to
like,
land their
in
plane
the
on a
trunk
beach.
Of the vehicle. Again,
Okay.
we do not know, Mark, what other crimes.
I
were
mean, I don't
committed
think they
here,
had a
but it does
choice.
look
I think
like
they
more than just a
somehow
stolen
got
vehicle. This does not appear to be their vehicle, but there are other.
Not the first
warrants
time. I'm sure it
apparently
happens,
out
but
for one
wow.
or both of these suspects.
All right, and everyone involved at this point safe and unharmed. That's the best possible outcome. And if we need any updates, we will certainly get back to you. Again, this pursuit coming to an end in the city of Garden Grove, originating in Anaheim. Chris Christie, thank you.
Thanks, Chris
We go to
Christie.
more-
Thanks, Desmond Shaw. All right, now they're going to the plane, too.
On Huntington Beach, it was a Cessna that landed on the sand at 9:30 tonight between lifeguard towers 11 and 13 after there was some sort of engine trouble. The pilot tried to make it but couldn't get there. There were 2 people on board, neither person injured. The NTSB will investigate. More breaking news, an IT outage is causing a nationwide ground stop for Alaska Air.
Well, don't take Alaska Airlines. Okay, everybody. Thanks. I got to go. This is about as late as the news stations will ever find a police chase, so there will not be another one tonight. I am pretty certain of that. So, have a good night. Hopefully see you another time.